Day 6 starts with my kingdom on fire. A sad day. Unfortunately, I've been hit several times, but this happens sometimes when you're building a new account. I suspect I know who's behind this. A large YouTuber growing jealous of the number of subscribers I'm getting, trying to keep the smaller YouTubers in their place, has put a hit out on me, but I can't prove this. But on the light side of this, it does mean I have achieved the Vanquisher 3 key achievement, where luckily the people that were hitting me were using a different commander every time, which got me lots and lots of achievements completed and 3 gold keys. So a big thanks to No Name, who did the achievement event with me, where he left the alliance and attacked my city, and I left the alliance and I stayed in the alliance and attacked his city back. And if you see all the deaths here, where my troops died at his city and his troops died at my city, and we've forced those 3 keys for each other, which should hopefully be a nice boost. Let's see what we get from those keys. Number 1. Okay, I always need gold stars. Wow, 2 lots of Martel in 1 key, but unfortunately not enough for another skill upgrade. Come on. Well, there we go. That was still not nothing. Worth the time and a few extra resources and stars to help me build my account. Let's see how we're doing on day 6. Only 1 hour and 15 minutes into day 6, and we're on 1,015,000 power. Let's keep pushing. My target for the day is probably, I don't know, 1.2 million, maybe a little bit more. As I said in my last video, in the back of my mind, I thought maybe I will go for the Hidden Lotus, but let's just see what comes today, and I will make my mind up. I mean, if I'm only 200 and something thousand power away, I think it would be rude not to get the Hidden Lotus reward because it's so substantial, but I'll be trying my absolute best to collect it 1 hour before the event finishes, because of course I want to try and minimize the damage to this account. The fog is on 70%, which of course I'm starting to take the fog a lot more serious now. I've got 3 marches that all move at 90% and clear larger zones. I'm still leaving those low caves in the hope that I can double collect them in the next kingdom. I'm still only City Hall 16, and I have not started to deviate away from the normal build, which is of course main quest line, if not City Hall, because I haven't started spreading power in buildings, because as you say, that damages the account. But I am open to it if it means that I can collect that 1.5 million prize. But what I would like to do is not deviate from the City Hall pathway, which is not going to be easy, but might mean I need to put a bit more power into academy or research as opposed to building, because I won't have the high return of the hospitals. But for the moment, I'm just going to carry on playing casual, see where I am in 12 hours or so, and we will play it from there. Been 3 marching some barbarians. Let's have a look at the rewards. That's all my AP cleared, so I've got a bit of time now to myself. 43 of the necklaces. Let's see what we get. Only 20 minutes there. Oh, but that's quite nice. 3 lots of gem. No blue Loha. Never mind. Not the greatest hole. I don't really want the healing speed ups, but that's what you get sometimes. So I need to gather some gold, gather some stone, but I'm slowly getting back on top of that. Gold, stone, bit of wood, gold, stone, even a few gems hidden in there. Helps a fuller gain on the barracks, 3 hours reduction. So let's get that put down straight away. But then I think I need to do another farm. So one of the 8 hours gone there. 20 minutes to go. Just the 1 minute. Brilliant, and I don't think I can upgrade until I've done the farm. No. Let's get the farm going and some more troops. Just going back over this bonus level, trying to get it to the 3-star, but these Lancelots keep jumping me. Brilliant, that means we're going to get another chance of an Ethelfled head. Time to finish the last barracks. Got the helps in, so that's all done and ready for overnight. And that's going to be a nice 9-hour queue for the overnight and the maintenance tomorrow. So that should be a real good comeback. So the account will be working whilst I'm not online. I've decided to start the composite bowman again for overnight, and because it's on the main quest line, so it's something that you have to do anyhow. Just get myself a rune. Now this is a 5% rune, which is going to make, I think, a 2-hour difference, which is going to pick a rune up worth a 2-hour speed up. So keep that in mind. Runes are important, especially at this point where we're starting to get the much longer queue times. We've just had maintenance, so I've logged in and nearly everything's finished. And we're just going to do some tier 1s because we are trying to manage our resources. That's now, I think I've just made an error. I wasn't meant to start these, so let's finish them straight away. Lovely, and I need to upgrade the barracks to 16, which I should now be able to do. The hospital can't go yet, so I've got to start the wall. That's the wall going. Let's get the likes straight into the courier. I missed the midnight one because I fell asleep, so I've messed up my alliance donations for the day. Oh, lovely, 400k for 6 hours. That's brilliant. Oh, I'm having that for 180, 70% discount. This is good, this is good. I'm a little flush in gems, so I know that's not a good deal, but I'm just going to grab it. And 70%, I'll take that. I'm going to take that. It's a terrible deal, but I'm going to take that. Just a little, I think I've decided in my heart that I'm probably going to try and get the Hidden Lotus. What time do I have left? What I'll need to do though today is, in the next 8 hours, I want to really gain beyond at least 1.25 million. So let's see if I can do that. The helps are full for the barracks level 15. So let's get that immediately done. Getting low on my 8-hour speed ups now. It's done. Got to do it straight again. 1 day and 5. Let's wait for the helps on that. Time to collect some free commanders. I'm absolutely loving this event. Claim commanders. We've got a Sanuk, so that's going to be another 3,000 power. We've got Bjorn, already got him, so that's going to be another 1,800 or 1,600 power. Let's now go and check Rise of Kingdoms. Right, day 1, complete, complete, complete. Day 2, complete, complete. I might do the hospitals. I don't tend to do that Watchtower one, though it's a good rebate. It's just not a lot of power for the speed ups. Done, 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 done. So just those 2 left now. What levels are my hospitals? An 8, so that would have to be 2 levels, a 4 and a 4. So no, not a lot of work to get those 3 of those to 10, and that will give me a score of 99. Oh, some brilliant news. My first white crystal. So that should be 8 hours. 12 hours, even better. So that's one of the benefits of being in a larger alliance. Plus 1 free low hour head and some AP. Pretty happy with that. Also expecting a compensation for the downtime this morning. Let's wait for that to come in. Nothing's going to improve my March more than this item here, the 6% to health and archer attack 4%. So that is going to be my main objective for the blacksmiths. Level 16 barracks completed. Now I've got to get the hospital sorted. We've got another courier station to go though. 70% off 6 hours. Brilliant. Come on, 3 hours. Wow, that was a bad run. You notice I'm buying gems. I'm using gems now in the courier station to try and progress the power. But remember, if I get to the 1.5 million, I am rebated a huge amount of those gems in because of the speed ups. Where's the reward? 8 times 15 plus the gem rebate plus the gold keys. So don't worry, I am going to get some of this rebated if I can reach the 1.5 million. Another massive win there. Just the hospital left before I can start the City Hall 17, but I'm out of resources for food and wood, so I'm just going to dump a load of AP into Lohar to bump that right back up again. Let's see what we've already got. 51 is 570,000 there, another 100,000 there, and 800 and over a million in food. So that's how quickly we can do that. A couple of thousand AP spent on the Lohar, and I'm ready to start City Hall 17. But first I've got to look for a rune. And what I'm also doing is the marches that I'm out with are marches that are Peacekeeper plus one that's on level 1, so that I'm starting to get the commanders to look like this, where they're ready on level 10. Just blasting through those early levels easy using Lohar's bonus and Boudica's 20% XP bonus. Because what I am trying to do, although I feel I will say fail, is trying to save the XP so it's not wasted on commanders that I don't intend to use. When I'm speedrunning, I usually use my 7-day speed up to get the level 16 haul done, but of course that loses me 4 days worth of speed ups, so damages the account. So we're going to be sensible and do the level 16 to 17 the old fashioned way with speed ups and helps. The helps are in, and there's 3 days left on the City Hall 16, so that's my target for today, which is a nice tidy 30 odd thousand power, 33,000 power, which is going to be helpful. Then if we go over here, we're getting the hospitals, 3 hospitals to level 10, and in the background we've got the academy doing the composite bowman, which is another 27,000 power. So 27 plus the 33 plus some other bits, and I think we should be at 1.2 in no trouble. Let's have a little look here. We've also got the Rise of Kingdoms come in, so that's another 10k definite there when that opens. 1 day, 7 hours. So confident that I can do this. All 3 marches are out doing stone, as that's going to be where I'm going to run into problems. I've got 4.6 million, and I've got a little bit of gold as well. And I would just do Lohar if I need wood or food. But if I do push the hospitals, that's a lot of resources. Even if I just follow the main quest line, it's a lot of resources, especially if I do the wall up to 17, but which would be the least damage. So remember, doing hospitals, more damage, doing the wall, less damage. What I think I will do is I will spread the power in the commanders, so then I've got a full snapshot of where I am. So at the moment I'm on 1.1 million, and I'm going to give it a couple of hours, and then I'm going to spread the power in the commanders and see where I am. Now the good stuff. So 8 heads to get a skill here. I'm using him in the Sunset Arena team. So I think that's a good deal. That's another 1800. Then we're moving on to Lancelot has 70 heads to spend. So I might get him to level 20 so I can open up the 3-star. Now here go the really important ones. That can I hit 3 stars on these guys here? I don't have any triple stars, so it's just going to be the brute force and luck. 1, 2, and please 3-star. Yes, that's a good start. Next legendary commander, I've also got his talents to spend. Pop them in peacekeeping. Next up we've got Nuke, or whatever she's called. There's an easy 3,400, but can't do another skill there. Let's try and triple star her. I'm going to run out of gold stars, looks like my main problem. So a fail to 3-star on Sanook, or however you say her name. I will now attempt to perform a 4-star. Let's just get him as close as possible. 8. Right, here we go. 75% chance for a 4-star. Come on. Brilliant. There we go. It all matters. That's an extra 500. And that takes us over the... That takes me the target, what I wanted. I wanted another 70,000 power, so I'm now on 1.2. Still got 5 hours left. What I am going to do though is finish spreading the power, as there's still a bit more to do on the commanders. And let's see where we end up. One more to do. So only 28 epic stars left. That's going to hurt, but that wasn't a triple. So everybody now is got a star level and number 10. And the total power spread was actually about 126,000. So that has put me in a good position. So I'm really finished for today. On the presumption that these two finish, that puts me on about 1,300. I just got to find the speed ups to do that. I'm still out progress in stone. Let's keep going. Power breakdown after that big spread. Obviously, commander power now 446, so that's jumped hugely ahead. And troop power 227, technology 193, and builder power doing well on 389, but that's the one I really want to push forward now. Here we go to the troops. That's the state of play. Only 3,000 tier 3, but obviously I did a nice 9-hour training overnight, which really boosted that up 900. 954 barbarians killed, which is the seasonal challenge of the Lycrin scrolls, which should get me a gold key and some resources. So keep in mind that's worth pushing. If you can do the forts, even better. But certainly the barbarians is a must. If you're spreading power in the troops enough, the 270k is doable if you did all tier 1. Let's now have a look at what we got for all that hard work killing the barbarians. This wasn't done by chaining, but 114, so 21 hours in building speed ups. Nice bit of speed ups on the research there. So just a great value. An opportunity in the events here. I need 6,000 infantry and I'll get 5 hours in speed ups, which is of course 1,500 power. So let's finish this one. And then what we're going to do is just do tier 1s until we get that. So tier 1, 3 hours. Speed that up. And so that's 900. Another 900. Here we go. Another 900. Should be getting close. There we go. Brilliant. 5 hours, which is 1,500 power. Time to make our first bit of green equipment. So let's grab that now. So let's see, can we start? Nope, no crit, but that's going to go onto Sun Tzu. And we will start to dress him. More account progress, and that's, I think, 200 power or something. So there we go, a bit more account progress. Now before the day is over, let's have a look where we are. There's 2 hours left in the day, but I'm going to have to bring it to an end now. But before I bring it to an end, I think what I'm going to do is finish the city hall. And what I think I'd like to do is I'm going to actually use 1500 gems, although I have the speed ups to do it. I think it's sometimes harder to come across speed ups than it is gems. I can always gather gems, I can't gather speed ups. So I'm going to go in here, do the 24 hours. Now I've only got 455 gems, but it's not a problem, because once I've done this, 5 minutes left, I can then grab 1400 gems straight back. So I've got money for the courier shop. I'm going to try. I've also got 1000 here, which should be another 3000 power. Yes, it is. 17 helps. 17 speed ups for building. That's great. More Sun Tzu. Oh, I think, can we do a Sun Tzu head? Let's have a look. Not quite. And now we're ready to progress towards 18. Let's now, what we are going to do is 3 level 10 hospitals, which is good. So what I need now, I think, is the storehouse. So let's get that started. Brilliant. So that's a day finished, and all I need is 192 power in the next 24 hours, which shouldn't be a problem. Well, what we might be able to do is we could finish this as well. There we go. So that actually makes us, we only need 164,000 now, which is very doable in a day. Let's get this ready. We want to start this one here. So that's very doable in a day. Reset tonight will be good, because of course it'll be an important one. It'll be the Rise of Kingdoms collection in 8 hours. But that's a day finished. 1336. Let's have a look at the breakdown of that. 424, 220, 240, then 450 on the commanders. Troops is now 240,000 power, which is how many troops? 161,000. That's looking nice. Let's now go into the fog. We are 81%. Once I've got that to level 10, I will then do the Alliance Centre. After the Alliance Centre, I will do the Academy. Then it will be heading towards City Hall 18, hopefully in a sensible manner.